Alright guys, Remus71 here, and welcome to part 3 of the Dotmaxxing Wild Magic Sorcerer theory craft. So we've got some good progression on the build. We're at level 7 and we're going to take Ethel down. We've got some tech to show you, which is bend luck stacking, and we'll discuss its uses. And the other thing we're going to show you is extend toggling, and we're going to be toggling reverb here. So let's have a look. So what you're going to see is we are going to load reverberation onto Ethel. So you can see she's got 2 stacks there. And then we've got nothing on our offhand to stack reverberation. We're just going to put poison on her. And then we are going to get lightning charges, and the lightning charges are going to carry on the bleed proc, which procs at the start of her turn. And we're going to toggle extend, and that is going to give her, it's going to double the stacks off the lightning charge that's going to ride on it. So it's going to send her over the threshold for reverberation, and she's got disadvantage from bleed, so it's going to prone her. Yeah, the camera's jumped out there, but it's proned her at the start of her turn. And then our poison has ticked her down as well. And then we're just going to work through balance and reverb. So we've got 4 there. So we're going to pop it. So we're on 0 reverb. And now we'll send it back up to 4. And you can see the poison stacks loading on because we're extending. They overlap, and you can get 3-4 procs per turn. So we're on 4 reverb now. Don't need to extend here because she'd hit the threshold anyway. And bend luck is just amazing for like a little debuff on their saves. So she saved against the reverb there, which, you know, with got disadvantage, it's a hard save, but they are going to save occasionally. But yeah, we'll run up to her. Turn that light off. So we've got Knife of the Undermountain King and the Slicing Short Sword. I think it's the Slicing Short Sword, the blue one. I always get it confused with Short Sword of First Blood. But yeah, so we're going to put a poison on her. And some reverb. So we didn't extend there, so because we want to leave her at 4 reverb. Like, we don't want to pop it on our turn with no actions left. And then we'll get our lightning charges. And then it'll pop at the start of her turn, so she'll just skip her turn. Yeah, Holy Lance Helm is just, it solves the Ethel fight. It just clears out the ads. Nice cup of tea. We were talking about tea today, and a few of the guys were on about like Darjeeling, fruit teas, English breakfast for me, man. Like, just don't overthink it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know in the comments what tea you drink. Maybe you're a coffee man. Yeah, I've been trying to like rein in my spending on coffee because like my banking app summary was showing I was spending like 50, 60 pounds a month on coffee, which is just a lot of money to spend on coffee. Anyway, I got distracted. But you can see that we stun locked cycling through reverb, and yeah, we've taken the hag down. But this is where you see the value of bend luck. So it's a completely free action to load. So we've used 10-12 sorcery points to stack it up. And then we'll take the persuasion check, which is, it's DC 20, it's quite a hard roll. And yeah, we'll see what it does.
Just let me keep the girl and her babe. It's your choice, sweetness.
And there we go. You can see 5 instances of it. So basically, it's a free action. Doesn't cost anything to stack it on top of yourself. And it just stacks. So you are an amazing skill monkey. And it's not just persuasion check you can use it on. You can do it to steal as well. If you're running a hill giant elixir, you can use it for a clutch shove or a clutch throw. You know, if a high value target is next to a chasm and you want to commit the resources, and obviously with this Wild Magic Sorcerer, because we're not casting from our spellbook, we turn our whole spellbook into sorcery points. And then sorcery points is our resource. Like, we're basically using sorcery points like key points, as a monk would. And we're powering debuffs, we're powering reverb, you know, poison application. Obviously this short sword, you can extend the bleed duration up to 4 turns. That's a dot in and of itself, and that carries riders, and you can extend reverb on that. Yeah, so it's all tying together. We got the survivability of our heavy armor master, because obviously we're having multi-turn fights, so you need a decent tank. I have to sip my tea a second. But yeah, basically we're just going to rob Tally blind, and basically you hit level 6, you rush Act 2, and you just become rich. You just commit 1 full pack of sorcery points, so turn your whole spellbook into sorcery points, empty Tally's inventory, empty Rower's inventory. You have all them amazing Act 2 items that are like massive power spikes for so many builds. You'll have 10,000 gold from selling back the stuff you don't need. It persists for 2 turns. It's on the persuasion check as well, and then just go back in. I'll just commit a haste potion here to get the action. Yeah, and then just go back to dealing. And obviously there's top end scrolls there. Look, you got cloud kills, old monsters, ice storms, all the rest of it. I need to double check that they toggle and extend on Cloud Kill with Callous Glow Ring. That should double reverb stacks as well, and obviously lightning charges. But yes, you can see it all coming together. And yeah, Quicken is I think it's only 3 sorcery points, so you're basically a perfect thief. So you can play off high value scrolls as, you know, Rivington Rat or an Arcane Trickster would, but because you're not casting spells from your spellbook and you've just got a massive stack of sorcery points, you can commit quicken spells, you can commit to twin spells. Yeah, it's really efficient. Like, I haven't done any sorcery point cheese, like you know, creating slots with Potion of Angelic Reprieve and then all the rest of it, resting, refilling, and running around with 99 sorcery points. You literally only need to do this cycle like once at the start of Act 2 and you're basically rich. Do you know what I mean? And then you play from there and you have enough of these nasty scrolls that if you want to just obliterate some content, get some fast XP, you're good to go. And we'll have a look at the Carnis fight next, which is just really low tech. But obviously I've committed 10, 12 sorcery points to stealing the 2 scrolls I'm going to use. And then just launched into the fight. And we'll have a look now. So yeah, this is like really standard split play. Stack acuity with an arrow of many targets. Quicken a spell. And like, it's a scroll that you stole. You haven't got to have like a camp thief. you know, swapping, stealing items back and forth. Because if you're soloing, like, you want the smuggler's ring on yourself, you want the cat's grace, all the rest of it, and then, like, you know, are you soloing if you're using like a camp thief or wherever? It's literally on kit with the Wild Magic Sorcerer, and I'm really trying to make the build accessible. So, like, mapping the items against, you know, all the encounters so it feels good. You're not constantly swapping equipment. It should just be like plug and play. So level 1 to 5, our big tank with extended blade ward, heavy armor master. Get level 7. Rob the traders of all their good stuff, and then just play off sorcery points. With Cloud Kill, it's a granted condition, but I'm not sure if moving it is another spell cast. Because obviously, basically, I've died like 5-6 times to Wild Magic Surges. So I'm like really reluctant to cast spells in combat. That's why we're using sorcery points to like buff weapon attacks. But I think that because Cloud Kill is a granted condition, it doesn't proc a surge when you move it. And obviously for a Wild Magic Sorcerer, that's clutch. That makes it like a top tier pick for a Wild Magic Sorcerer. So, but yeah, we've committed that scroll, which is obviously, you know, more the goblins, and yeah, and then we've just burnt a whole monster. This is there's nothing revolutionary here, is there? You know what I mean? The guy's held. We got max security, and we're just gonna like launch big crits into him. So yeah, I think I put a poison coating on here just to chew through his HP pool. But yeah, that's the gameplay loop, guys. That's the power spike level 6 Wild Magic Sorcerer. Like, it's really good for like debuffing saves as well. I think you saw in the Ethel fight that I was, you know, within a threshold of 1 to land a wyvern poison, and you just toggle it for 2 sorcery points, you get the wyvern poison on. Yeah, and just to stress the point, because you're not casting spells from your spell book, you can burn sorcery points. Like, you have so many of them, so you can just freely use the Wild Magic Sorcerer's abilities. But yeah, that's the wrap, guys. I think next vid's probably going to be like next week, because I got quite a lot on for the rest of the week. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the build's progressing. Yeah, and I think we're moving towards something which is, you know, Reddit post, Wild Magic Sorcerer. Here's the build, plug and play, really accessible for people. And yeah, thanks for watching.